I'm gonna adjust the camera view real quick for 1 second before we do an official start. But anyway, let's see here. Do we have a good angle? Yes. Anyway, it is Jacob Palmer doing our lovely live for you guys. Um, and we did have some errors that occurred our previous two sessions. So this is just to wrap up what we kept on having issues with on our previous two lives for you Aquarius. So if you are a Aquarius, feel free to jump on in, or if you are a binge watcher of our channel, please feel free to hop on in and support our lovely channel. So anyway, wrapping up with what we were saying about this card compared to what we were stating from the previous live. This card right here, the 10 of Pentacles, in the future energy. I think it's the very first future energy card that you had received. Somebody is pretty much just like down in the dumps. I would say kind of just like, man, I wish I had that Aquarius energy. Like they have like the little lisp, like man, I wish I had the Aquarius. But it's like um it's like toddler talk. It's toddler talk. Somebody is a toddler or is acting like one. Anyway, that's what I'm getting with from the Ten of Pentacles about that extra person in that picture, the old feeble man. Somebody that is like looking at somebody's connection or relationship and they're like, man, I remember when I was that young. It's like that. It's somebody that always looks at other people's lives than their own life. So that's what is coming from that Ten of Pentacles. Anybody who's just joining, we're just trying to wrap up our previous two Aquarius lives that we had the last few times. So, yeah, just because I have a feeling that we won't have any issues with our connection from now on. So, yeah, it should be very steady, smooth, and sailing for you guys in our live today. We do have our new people showing up on this live. Thank you for being here, Village. Showing up on time. We have Lulu. How are you doing? Or is that Fufu? Lulu or Fufu? Fufu. Okay. So it's Fufu. How you doing, Fufu? We do have Beefy. That's a really good pick of a name. Really good pick of one. But besides all that, being all comedious, thank you for being here, Beefy. Village said it's 48 degrees in my area today. How's your weather? So our weather where I'm currently at, it's like in the 30s. So it's pretty cold. So Fufu said, I have a question. Yeah, great. Um, so what question do you have about for yourself, Fufu? Let me know in the comment section. Um, so we do have Flag on Fire. Thank you for being here, Flag on Fire. Um, we do have a comment from Flag on Fire saying, "Good morning, Jay. Like a shirt." Oh, thank you very much. This year, I was actually very much thinking about that this morning. So I basically like looked at the shirt, trying to see like, all right, where was a shirt like made from? Found out that it was actually a Turkish made shirt. So yeah, so maybe that might be a little bit of a shout out for any of you that are from Turkey. So thank you very much for joining. I think the new way of pronunciation of it is Turkey. So thank you for being here, you guys. Um, we do have Fufu said, "What's your favorite color?" So I am like pure as can be Aquarius. So I'm pretty much a blue color lover when it comes to empowerment colors. But there may be some other colors that I also like, such as purple, such as or actually, if you want to say it more like this way, maybe more like a violet color. Um, Also, I do really like red. Um, those are just some samples. Um, we do have Turketh. I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Let's see. Oh, that's sweet. You're saying my videos are awesome. I appreciate that lovely comment. I'll keep that to heart. Um, let's see who else. We do have at Sam. Thank you for being here, at Sam. Um, yeah, that looks like pretty much for now, everybody. If you guys want to comment down below, if you haven't already, feel free to. Maybe even do some, you know, crazy jumps with the emojis if you like. Kind of get crazy with it. Also, we do have a like button if you maybe some point down the line of the live really like what's been put out, or maybe just sending some energy along the way. Feel free to. Um, there's also a subscribe button if you are brand new to our channel. Feel free to hit that. Go to the top notification bell, and you'll be able to see every and all posting that our channel has put out for. And even as well as those that soon get put out. Also, we do have a share button in our channel, so if or maybe even our live specifically. So if you feel like somebody really adores this energy that this live or channel brings about, feel free to send it to them in any which platform that you wish to be. And I always get like some kind of specific phrase where it's like when it comes for you comes to you Aquariuses, it's like the more Aquariuses the better. Where it's like it's kind of like you are like super strong Aquariuses, but it's like, more Aquariuses add on to that strength. So it's like, if it's, you Aquarius and some other Aquarius, it could be like, Aquarius times 10 or Aquarius tenfold. So it's basically just like, you know, kind of just like a divine guidance barrier for you to get through any and or all negative energy, and or maybe even for that other Aquarius to get through any negative energy of some sort. So anyway, let's go ahead and get our next card about the situation. Oh, wow. Okay. So, seems like you and somebody's got a little bit of a spark. Either if you guys have already had it for a long time now, and they've been acclaimed to it or acclimated to it, or if not, maybe it might be just like they just have started being acclaimed to it. So it's kind of like the Lovers card is kind of just like you guys are being able to not just only see each other cosmically or telepathically or spiritually in that sense, but also physically. So it's kind of like, so I'm getting this vision of what the Lovers is foretelling, or prevailing. It's basically just like you and your person basically just like maybe, while there's like a party going on, or while there's like some kind of, Fufu, you're heading out? Okay. I'll see you in our next time frame of when you show up. So the Lovers is basically just like when you're dealing with that person, your person, it's just like, maybe kind of like, I did explain this in like one of the previous Aquarius readings a long time ago, where like somebody had presented a party, and you basically avert from joining that party because you know that it's just a whole bunch of just third parties, kind of like Three of Cups energy, where it's like people like, dancing and singing and having fun, and in that Three of Cups crew, they're having a little bit of fun, a little bit of something. So it's basically just like, while that's occurring, you're like kind of like walking away, knowing for a fact that those people are just nothing more than just no air, nothing, just gust of wind. just you know, you know, it's kind of like their soul isn't even there. Their body isn't even there. Like everything just closed up on them. So basically, while that's happening, you could be kind of like heading over to maybe your house, or maybe you could be heading over to somewhere that like it could maybe be a party, but is like more along your energy level, something that is kind of like more of like maybe like a disco, maybe more of like a you know, kind of like a 60s, 70s, 80s, very early 90s groove, things like that. Or maybe if you're one of the people who have been through the years. This could be like, you know, a lovely, 1940s, 1950s lullaby music, where it's just like, just a soft, casual dance. Or if you're more upbeat, it could be like jazz, or um, some of you are kind of more of the blues fans. Um, somebody that maybe you, Aquarius, know about, they could be kind of blue down there. So be careful. Be careful when you come across that. I'm not saying, run away whenever you see it. I'm saying, like, be careful when you come across it. Um, there's also lots of mixed feelings coming from your person, but in a good way, though. Like, really good sided mixed feelings. Like, something that maybe your person is just like looking at you and, is feeling happy, then is feeling love, then is feeling worry, things like that. It's just like one feeling after another, after another, after another, but all piled up on each other. So it's kind of like by the time that they see you again, they're like, yes, I see my person again, but what will I say? Oh, I love that person, but how will they feel? Things like that. Like that's what this person is going to come across when they end up seeing you. Where it's like, you know, there's um, some kind of good sided conflict of feeling within them. Where it's like, it's good feelings, but it's like good feeling on top of good feeling after good feeling after good feeling. So that's what this person is going through. Anyway, that's what is coming up from the lovers towards you guys. I'm hearing a song called Lover Bond. Um, it's like uh, I can't exactly remember the entire lyrics of it, but I could probably hum the rhythm for you guys. It's like do 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 do, like it's kind of like giving me like a 60s or like a very early 80s style music where it's kind of like got this retro beat going on. So yeah, that's what I'm getting about the lovers. Oh, look on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords. Well, somebody's got some interesting feelings about you. Whether if they uh, make those feelings known to you, or if you catch them catch them in their feelings. Either way's fine, depending on your guys' energy together. So yeah, that's what I'm getting about the card currently at the bottom of the deck. Okay. We got some interesting last pointer cards of the future energy for you Aquariuses. We got the Hanged Man. Wowzer. So I'm getting somebody has left the idea of coming out of the closet. So it's kind of like somebody that was kind of like homosexual or gay, in other words. Somebody that was like, yeah, I kind of like girls. Or they might be like, well, I really like guys. You know, it's like somebody that is just like trying to prevent you guys from ever coming together. Well, somebody has ran through it all about their life and found out that you, Aquarius, were their one and only. Henceforth, here comes the death. Um, and this is about like, you know, if they have not done so already in the past, this is the final moment of when this person lets go of all the things that have been bogging them down, uh, pushing them away from actually connecting with you properly. Somebody that maybe was originally trying to um, say hi to you, and it's kind of like somebody who is like deep down they are your person, but like they keep trying to just be friends. Where it's just like, yeah, let's just be friends. And you're like, okay. And basically, maybe another feeling within you shows up, and they're like, well, I just want to be friends. And you go like, all right, well, and it's just like it kept going until that band snaps. That band, if not snaps, maybe even tears to the point where it breaks. So that is what is going on with Rider Waite Tarot deck style of things. How the main flow of energy is going for you guys. Um, let's go ahead and see what would the clarificational cards like to come up with for the Aquarius. Clarificational, please. That one. All right. So our first clarificational card, which is the very first also for the confirmation side of things, is the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody who keeps practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing until they finally get through. Or it could be somebody that keeps going and going and going until they win, but at what cost? I don't know if you guys have ever seen, or maybe some of you, yeah, so some of you that I'm energetically picking up on could have gone through this, but it's like somebody that has been around you kept poking you and poking you and poking you and poking you until once you backed away, they lost it. The mind went wacko. You know? They went crazy. They went cuckoo for Cocoa Pups. Pops. Wow. Not only cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but somebody could be like having puppies owned, or maybe they could have like child after child after child after child, and they just kept going and going and going and going and going. Somebody that was just like I just gotta have so many freaking children until I finally find the one I want. Oh, you're back, Fufu? Glad to see you again. So, yeah, so that's what I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles is like somebody that is just like, oh, this might be some voodoo magic. Somebody that is like, you know, pricking a needle on a doll, pricking a needle on some kind of twig. Somebody that was trying to wish harm on you. They're like, I'll give you guys an example. It's like somebody that's like poking the thing, going like, all right, you like that? You like that? Come on, I know you like it. But like, they could either be saying it in that way, or they could be just like saying it like a, you know, dolly voice. You know, somebody that's got like a Barbie doll voice, like somebody that's like, you like that? You like that? Like somebody that is just like doesn't have much to go by in their life. Somebody that is just like utterly shackled. Or somebody that has been shackling people They're like, they like run up to somebody, shackle them, and then run off and start snickering and laughing, going like, ha 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 ha. And they go run to another person, shackle that person, run off, and start laughing again. It's like somebody who keeps repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again until karma beat their ass. Karma blasted their mother freaking, soul open. Karma was like, "Oh, so you like doing that to people, huh? Well, how about this on you?" And they're like, why are you doing this? I'm supposed to do something. And and that person that did it on the person that was, you know, cuffing other people and like, trying to trap people, got trapped. And the person that trapped them was like, figures. Kind of like somebody who was just like, maybe they saw what was going on in your life, saw what was occurring. Somebody that was just like very demented, somebody that was evil, somebody that was a shadow under a cloak. You know, that's what's going on. Somebody who's just like a shadow in the sun's life. Yeah. Because the thing is like the sun wants to hit all along the earth, and like trees are like, I want to like shuttle in some shadows for you guys. I want to give you some kind of shade for being in the sun. Well, do you want to know what life is like in the Sahara? Do you guys want to know what life is like in the Middle East? Do you guys want to know what life is like in the Australian outback? There's barely any trees. There may be some trees, but there's barely trees in that area. So that is a big premonition for all of you guys to know that there's some kind of force of light within you, around you, and even about you that scares the shadows. That's what makes things a little bit interesting. It's for you, Aquarius, it's not all about, whimpering down and being almost nothing. You, Aquariuses, have always been here on Earth for something. And that something is revolutionary. It's revolutionary. And there's no other way to describe that than to say you all are special. Every one of you are unique. And that uniqueness will go thousands of miles. So, in the clarificational side of the here and now energy, we do have the Knight of Swords energy, which is interesting because we did get the Knight of Swords energy on the backside before we finished uh, the Rider Waite's side of the reading. But yeah, somebody really wants to say something to you nowadays. Um, it's like they got bit hard by the devil and now they realized what life really is about, what really went on in your guys' connection while this third party was trying to intervene. Uh, oh, Village did say to us, great reading, Jay. Uh, any marriage for Aquarius yet? I see it. I see it. You know, if not marriage, maybe at least like kind of like God approved connection between an Aquarius and their person. So, yeah. Village said proposal, definitely. Some people might go that route and maybe at least be in a proposal with each other, you know. It's me, it's me, Village. Anyway, it's not just me, but I know a lot of you other Aquariuses out there are going through this very motion of energy that has been, heavenly elected towards you. Village also did say before the word proposal, she said, I want to be there. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, Village said, oh, Lord, thank you for Jay. That's sweet. And the will shall be done. Amen. And hallelujah. Somebody's got a little bit of some comedy to them. If not you, Aquarius, it could be your person. So, so they're doing a 3-fer for the here and now energy. So we got the next card being the, is it 5 of Wands? Yeah, 5 of Wands. Ooh, I'm hearing a really old 1980s maybe 1990 music. There's a song where it's like, we gotta fight for your right to party. I know some of you guys might think I might have said potty, but maybe somebody has a little bit of some issues with some potty issues. You know, potty use, but it's like fighting for your right to party. Like it's basically like, it's like, I'm not gonna party with that crew over there. I'm gonna party like I want to party like. So it's like you go off towards some other room or something like that, blast some music, and like everybody in the other room are going like, "Who's playing that song?" And they go investigate, and they see you, and they're um, like rock and rolling, and it could be like the type of people that are actually um very positive energy, like somebody that walked away from the crew that was trying to steer them more negative. It was like these positive aligned people were like, you know what, screw this old crap, screw the music that has been being played for an hour or two. Let's go over there, and everybody's going like, yeah, yeah, let's go. This is too lame, and they run off from the crew that you veered off away from to do your own music, and these negative ass people are going like, wait, whoa, whoa, I got some chips and cheese over here. I got some taquitos over here. I got some sodas over here. I got some babies. And these people are just like, yeah, whatever. You're lame. And they go walk out. That's what's going on here. Is that maybe your music, your energy sparked a revolution. There we go. The Five of Pentacles energy. Mm-hmm. And sooner or later, these negative people are gonna start feeling like they're crumbed. You know, they're getting the very little piece of it. It's like they get the little sliver of it, and you get the massive sliver. Liver? Are you eating like some kind of you know venison liver or some kind of liver of some sort that is like meaty? Somebody's eating liver, or if not eating liver, maybe something is occurring with the liver. Oh, so this evil motherfucker is going to be receiving something among their liver. So yeah, since you and a couple other people veered away, that liver of this evil person or evil people basically gets damaged. It's like you either pick the room that is either God's judgment or the devil in action, or you go to this room over here where God is full of light. God um, is feeling happy, is feeling enlightened that there's all these people in this room. It's kind of like, you know, like you got the, devil worshippers, then you have the God praisers. It's like, there's satanic, then there's worship, like Christian worship, or if you're not Christian, maybe some of you guys could be more the Muslim faith, or maybe if you're over in the Asian area, it could be Shinto, um, Confucian. things like that. Depending on which area you're from, um, it's basically like those areas are like they hold a good side and they hold a bad side. The good side is like, in Japanese it's like Shinto. The bad side for Japanese is kind of like what you call it? What was that one called? It was Ebuzu. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Uh, Sebuza. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It was the one where it has like the circle symbol. Um, Something that was developed like way well back in like the 1910s to 19 mid 1940s. That was like the dark energy. So yeah, that's what I'm getting about that. So yeah, it's like while you guys are in love, having some time to each other, you and your person, it's like the evil motherfucker is now being crumbed. It's like there's this thing that's going on here. There's this thing that's going on here. There's this thing that's going on here. Where is the trail going to? So it's like somebody that just doesn't know exactly the flow of things. But you, Aquarius, and maybe even right now to this very point in time, your person as well. Um, Nowadays, it's like the two of you, you and your person, are knowing exactly what's going on. Yeah. Village said yin yang. Yeah, there is a yin yang symbol out there. This is like um, kind of more, militaristic Japan, where Japan was kind of more imperial, like imperialist Japan. The type of Japan that Japan doesn't really like the history of. So, yeah. Anyway, uh, let's see. Is there anything else? Starting with the future energy for this whole energy of your guys's like the backstory or the in-depth detail of what's going on with the first card of the future energy. We do have the Three of Cups, like I said. Somebody in the background acting a little snoopy. Somebody that's like, if I just get into this file, I can see what's going on. If I can just see what's going on over here, I can do something about it. Like somebody that is just like has like that stiff eye. Like they're just like that. Like that type of person. So it's just like somebody that is just going like, okay, let's see what Aquarius is doing. Or they're going like, okay, let's see what Aquarius' person is doing. So it's like somebody that is just not minding their own freaking business. Like as it is with the Ten of Pentacles over here. Somebody is not minding their own freaking business. And just like I said in the previous live about the Ten of Pentacles, there were two dogs inside the picture where the two dogs were trying to nuzzle, trying to push into the old guy, and was just like, hello, are you gonna show me some love? Hello. And basically it's like they just halfly taking care of these dogs, and then like looking off to the corner going like, is the Aquarius seeing me? Is the Aquarius person seeing me? Is there something that is going to be benefit from this? That kind of mofo. Somebody that just does not have it for themselves. But I also see kind of like a group of people that are talking with this person. Page of Wands in the upside down. That one's going to be a little interesting. Somebody that just could not get that thing up. Or could not get that, I'm sure probably some, street thugs, you might say it like this, where it's like, couldn't get that P going for them, like somebody that's like, I ain't gonna let that slide. I'm gonna have some dinner, and it's like you or your person could be like, you said what now? So Village said, just to keep up on some comments down here, a lot, Jay. I definitely do. Not only like there are some of you Aquariuses, or maybe even more than just Aquarius, Aquarius, person out there that could be listening in or watching in, maybe understanding their draw in with the Aquarius. So a lot of you guys could be in the knowing about past lives. So it's like your past life is kind of like strongly echoing in your current day life, in your recent life that you're in. So it's kind of like, you had like centuries upon centuries of experience, and these unstable mofos out here, the people that are the third parties, they're just going like, I can't get this thing up. I can't have some fun here. There's something going on. Well, let me tell you, it is very spiritual for what's going on. So their ass is being handed to them. Big time. Uh, Also, Village said, your shirt color is super. Yeah, I know. Like that is like my probably my favorite shirt so far. You know, I'm sure there'll probably be even cooler shirts than this, but you know, this is for now this very point in time my favorite shirt. And it'll probably be a pretty good shirt to wear, but you know, there's always like it's not like it's not like the thing where it's like there's always going to be better fish out there. It's kind of like you know um there'll always be better shirts, better you know if you have like a special designer pants that you wear, there'll be better pants out there for you, things like that. So it's not like this is like the best of the best, So, but it's not like a life lesson about seeking for better when it comes to um, who you like to have a relationship with. It's kind of like um, the things that you do in the relationship is what needs to upgrade, become better, things like that. Because you know, if you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, somebody that is just a broken record in a relationship, in a way where it's like somebody that could be like hit me again, and you have some fun with them, and they're like, oh my gosh, hit me again, and you're like, and you do it again, and then once you start walking off, they're like, hit me again, and you move in, and you're just like, geez, no wonder. But anyway, the last clarificational tarot card that's coming out for the future energy is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, in this picture, it's like somebody who is like at the top of a misty mountain, somebody that has done the climb, somebody that has done the work. It's kind of like when you Aquariuses do the work, there are often people out there that discover the trail, and they're like, you know what? Let's go see this trail. Let's go see what this trail is like. I'm curious about this. And they go walking up the trail, and they're like, man, I wonder how many freaking steps there are. And they just keep going and going. And finally, they reach the top, and they're like, finally. And by the time that they look around, they see like this, um, like shade or some kind of like ancient wisdom temple of some sort, and they're like, "Hello, hello, anybody over here?" And you're like, "Yes, yes, I'm over here. Quiet. I'm in the middle of meditating." Or you could be like, "Yes, yes, but be quiet, please." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And basically, once you stand up from doing that, it's like um, they take a look at the place, take one long look at you, and they're like, "How in the heck did you get a place like this?" And you're like, "It's all through the spirits." follow through the spirit. And they're like, so this is actually this, and they're like, um, maybe starting to put things together in their mind. Henceforth, this see the hangman energy, or like the energy that I showed you guys in the previous few lives that I did for you guys about the Aquarius reading, full frame of the reading. But it's kind of like somebody is, realizing that not only is there just a physical life, but there's also a spiritual life. That there is, or maybe, if this person has just only done spiritual things and never has been like out there in the world doing things like taking care of charities, helping people out on the streets, things like that. It's like they are realizing that there's harmony with both spirit and body, the physical body. So that's when they start to clue things together, or not only clue things together, but glue things together, like actually really put things together to form it entirely as a whole. So, just to catch up on some comments. Village said the color blue. Need attention for validation. Yeah, there are some people that are out there that are like they need attention for validation. So I know there are people out there that are like that. Like lots of people out there like that. So yeah, you'll get those type of people hugely. Air signs are very smart. Exactly. I would say that doesn't block other zodiacs from being smart, but I feel like just by the flow of energy, the spirit, the raw power of nature within the air signs, it's like the air energy is mainly like the crown, the third eye, the throat chakra, and maybe even the high heart chakra, or the upper heart chakra, which is like up here compared to over here. So it's like on that area is kind of just like the air sign energy. The fire sign energy is the heart energy, where it's kind of like, that's the energy that the fire signs go through, plus maybe just a little bit of the lower heart energy, because there's three centers of the heart. The upper, middle, or if you put it this way, center, and lower heart chakras, because there's a big circle of energy right here that comes from your heart energy, from all three centers. Then there is like, kind of like a here and there energy coming from fire signs and water signs. This is like, like solar plexus, sacral chakras. Those two are more like um, the remaining part of fire signs and a little bit of water signs, and then the rest is just like the remaining part of water signs with all earth signs. So that's like the whole flow of energy that comes from these chakras. So yeah, um, there's like energy within each zodiac where it's like the air signs, they're all about intuition, they're all about um, intellect, they're all about connection, they're all about flow, things like that. um, Fire signs are all about like feelings, um, and if something doesn't go the way that they want, uh, then temperament comes through. And for some of you cross watchers out there that are Sagittarius is out there, you know what I mean. So, and then once you get into like the water signs, they're more um, they're more about like purification, cleansing, clarity, uh, things like that. Where it's just like um, not just only that, but also um, the starting side of birth, like allowing birth to ignite, while the earth signs are more um, like the continuation and the finalization of about something to the age, um, where it's like, you have the spiritual ones that are of those zodiacs and elements. Then you have the people that are of those elements and just don't really know much quite yet. So yeah. Village also said your shirt matches the decoration in your room as well. I know, right? I actually was quite surprised when I put this on. I was like, you know what? This actually kind of matches with my room a little bit. So I was like, that could be a good vibe, good flow for our live today. So yeah. Anyway, anything else along our comment section? Village said quiet. It's like quiet. um. Also, Village said this plus this equals this. um. Village has also said air energy exactly. Mm-hmm. Wow, Jay, please make a live session about the signs and chakra. I will definitely do that. That seems like a really good idea. I'll I will put one out during the weekend. So after our Sagittarius reading for the week, we're going to get in a signs and chakra live for you guys. So then it's like, anybody who wants to know, is curious about it, can listen in and see what it's about. And maybe even connect to some things if they like to. Um, anyway, I know a lot of you guys are more about the oracle card side of the reading. So if you are at any point in time wanting to listen in on the oracle card reading side of things, it can either be right now, in the aftermath, whatever you pick. you can always do so. I feel like when you listen in on the live feedback version of things, you might actually get a little more of like a personal energy of things. So yeah, that's only if you guys wish to do it that way with the oracle. Village also said, okay, thank you. Chakra are very important to know. I exactly agree with that 100%. So let's go ahead and see what would the Cosmic Cat Wisdom deck like to say to the Aquarius about what's going on. So this might be a really good informational card for you guys, but we do have reward. So either if somebody that you've been praying about, or somebody that you've been waiting about, or somebody that has been just maybe a nuisance in your life, is going to be solved very soon. And your wish will be granted officially. We got some good ones over here. Okay. So, we got Grace. Oh, yeah. So Grace, it's like a system of an evil eye is about to come crumbling down, and God is saying, God is like, hold my hand, and I'll take you through to a safe area, somewhere where you won't be affected by this issue. That's what this this energy is coming through as, where it's like, in order for you to receive the reward, God is like coming to you, or maybe stepping in front of you, going like, you fought all that you could, and now all you have to do left is follow me, and everything else will be history. That is what grace is like. Grace is kind of like the thing that leads you into faith, or maybe what faith leads you into. So it's kind of like, if you don't have grace quite yet within you, it's like you are going about it in a faithful way, where it's like you're reaching out towards God and going like, okay, grab me, pick me up, I'm ready to go, kind of a thing. And it might feel like as if an old version of you is dying off, but however, the thing is that the old version of you that's dying off is the old version that this evil person was trying to win, was trying to take. Where it's like they were trying to make you look like the bad guy, trying to make you look like the person that did all the damage. But the thing is that this person that was trying to do that is actually, matter of fact, the bad person. So you, Aquarius, aren't the bad person. This third party is the bad person. This third party has been doing bad things. So yeah. Yeah, let's see. Village had said Amazing Grace. Yeah. That could be a reference to you guys. You know, singing the song Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet it sounds. Of the sea. It's basically like singing about like not only is there a life around here, like on Earth, on the planes, but there's also life that is in the spiritual, above and beyond the physical life. It's like you have physical life, you're seeing physical bodies and things like that, and maybe even some spiritual things. But when you get through to that spiritual side, you see a boatload of spirits. You know? Village said, I love this song. I know, right? It's a good one. Also, Fufu said, back. So yeah, thank you very much for doing what you can to continue being a part of this live Fufu. Yeah. Anyway, so those two are going to be about your energy, Aquarius. This one is the start of a third party. So somebody is going to start losing their fullness. And be like, where's all my energy going? Where is it going? But it's like that is during the time when Jesus, or when God, or if you're Muslim faith, when Allah basically brings you this energy, where it's like being fulfilled, being specialized, being the one in the light, not in the crosshairs, in the light. So yeah, that's what this is coming up as. And it's like this person's going like, I don't know what to do. Hello, somebody help me, please. That's what this is about. It's focus upside down. Like instead of that person like purring up and actually seeing the thing, they can't reach that. They can't reach that level. So they're stuck all the way down there and going like, hello, hello, anybody over there? Hello. So that's what's going on. Maybe that, you know, I feel like there are a lot of cats that do that. Like if they're a kitten, they meow a lot whenever they're stuck inside of like a really tall box. They're like when they get stuck in a big box, they're like meow, 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 meow. Like they're just like calling out and going like, hello, I'm over here. Somebody help me, please. You know, things like that. So, Fufu said, I just found it. uh, flower. Oh, flower? That's sweet. Village had said, uh, there's a there's a food in Africa called fufu. Jay. When you have a chance uh, to look on Google, tastes good with the Thai. I want to make sure I read that correctly. It's ox oxtail, oxtail. Yeah, yeah. Actually, somebody that I work with actually brought some fufu to my job, so I got a swift taste of it, and it was actually pretty good. Um, Fufu said, "Nice cake." That's funny. Um, or plant. Uh, oh yeah. Fullness card. So this is the card right side up. So it's like flowers. It's like a cat in flowers, where it's just like the flowers are uh, being basked in by this cat. So that's what the fullness is where it's just like they're enjoying life to the fullest. So, but it's like since these two are upside down, it's like everything is crashing down for this person. The for the third party, where it's like while the third party is crashing down, your person could be starting to realize what a fool they were for trusting this third party. It's like you walked away from the third party. The third party's like, "Oh, I'll show you," and the third party keeps on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until they finally get pushed from karma, and your person's like, "Oh, so the Aquarius is not the one who was doing the bad things. It was actually this person over here." So that's what this is showing up as. Like it's giving me like somebody who has just been playing in witchcraft, that ultimately lost their cool, lost their repentance, and now is you know reaping all the lost edges of themselves, where it's like they get hit hard so much that it's like they start to shake up. They start to wake up. They're like, "Oh shit, was this what I was doing all this time?" Like somebody that was just like maybe dazed, or somebody that was hypnotized but never really got out of the hypnosis. It's somebody that got hypnotized but never got out of the hypnosis at any point in their life. Somebody that uh, dealt with a um, fully failed hypnosis person. Yeah, somebody that was just like they turn on something for your person, or they turn on something for this third party or something like that, and it's just like the person's like Like somebody that goes like, I see colors. I see rainbows. Like that kind of person. Like somebody that just gets tossed a loop. Like I said earlier in this live, the Fruit Loops. Okay, so let's see. Anything for the Aquarius person at this time? What would Aquarius like to, maybe for those that are with their person, or maybe those that are very much connected, at least spiritually, to the person. Let's see, anything that would like to show up for that about Aquarius' person, that the Aquarius would like to maybe know, receive, pick up, even though that they already do know about it, maybe just have some kind of confirmation, clarification, some kind of deeper understanding about that. There we go. Exposed. It's like maybe when they walked away from you, they went over to this so-called person of theirs, somebody that was just like a air quoted person of theirs. And this person was like messing around until boom, their door gets opened. Or boom, they end up getting caught in a bit of a gang affiliation. And they're like, they sit up, or they lean up and they look over and they're like, hey, get out of here. And well, that connection that they were in when they got exposed, that wasn't the real connection that they were supposed to be in. It was God trying to come over to them saying, hey, Aquarius person, you better think carefully now. You're standing right in front of the person that is actually doing you wrong. And or it could be like, they're like going on lovey-dovey with their quote unquote person of theirs, and the person that was selected as their person was like hey, over here, or hey, guards, over here, get this person. And and your person could be, at this frame of energy right here, the exposed energy, they're like, hey, I'm gonna do something right about now. Hey. And basically, that right there, let me just tell you, just like I said in our previous lives, the last two parts of this Aquarius live that I did for you guys, your person is pretty much I literally just looked up and saw the comment Fufu did. She said YNCA. Let's go again. Go with YNCA. I could almost remember all the lyrics, but that's just pretty much as I can remember it. But yeah, that's a good 1990s to 2000s song for some of you guys that may be kind of young, or maybe getting close to your 30s. Yeah, yeah, it's somebody that's getting close to their 30s that could remember that song right there. Um, Fufu said, I got it from someone. It's always got to be someone that has a song. And then it just like bleeds into the comment section. Like it just like becomes a brand new trend for everybody. So anyway, let's see. Is there any remaining cards about the Aquarius person that would like to show up? Any remaining cards at all for the Aquarius person? Oracly. That one? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Looks like somebody's either been a Joker or is a Joker. Or if you put it this way, somebody that is about to be a Joker. This gives me like Joker, Harley Quinn energy. If you guys remember the energy that came from like the story of all like the cartoons, the movies, the TV shows of Batman. There was Batman and Harley Quinn, and like Harley Quinn was just like always like chasing after somebody, but finds out that that particular somebody that they liked died in the line. So they start looking around and going like, man, I miss my puddums. Or they go like, man, I miss my person. And it's just like, you know, Batman swings around and he's like, you know what? I had heard something from Joker. His last few words to me. He said, he wants me to watch over you and care for you. And Harley Quinn was like, really? Is that really what's going on? And believe it or not, they actually do get along with each other, surprisingly. And that's how they end up getting not the Robin who becomes Nightwing, but the Robin that Nightwing helps out. That is Batman's child. So this could be something where it's just like it was all fun and games early on in the connection, then it got serious. So yeah. Uh, Also, Fufu said, "Is that Derby?" Well, you know, that is a good point. I haven't seen Derby in a long while. We're talking like probably a good 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17 out 17 years ago. Um Derby was like a 1950s movie, 1960s, where like somebody was driving around like a derby car and was just trying to like um, excuse me, trying to see if they could um, someday get better than the other competitors. Oh, yeah, that's a good message. Somebody is like, I just got to be better than the other competitors. That could be what's going on right now. Is that somebody's like very wanting to be competitive sorts. Uh, Not that derby. I meant a derby tiger. Aw. Um, back here or yeah, it's derby tiger. I would say you know there is like I think this is like a what you call it, like one of those if any of you guys have seen any type of anime of some sort out there, such as Hayao Miyazaki specifically, um there is a movie that he made a long time ago called My Neighbor Totoro, which I think is the more English way of saying it, but My Neighbor Totoro, um, which is basically um, all about like two two young children that are trying to um, go see how their mother is like. Because they heard that their mother had went to the hospital, but like oh from K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, so that's what you mean. Okay, I was like, you mean this card, the Joker card here, the cat in there? Because that's the closest I can think of. Um, yeah, yeah, I do remember. I think it is. I think it is. A Derby Tiger. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's what I'm getting is like it's like somebody who's just like trying to chase after their mother, trying to make sure that everything is okay from the hospital while they're rushing from from their house from a long distance. And mind you, these two you know two daughters, they're like young daughters. One is like, probably in very early elementary school, and then the other one is like, almost just about to be in middle school. Um, the two of them are just like they're rushing over to the mother, and so as they do that, they hear this gust of wind, and it pulls them into some kind of nook within the forest. So as they go through the forest nook that has been opened for them, they keep going through curves and bends and all that stuff, and find out that there is this creature that they will later find out to know it is Totoro. So anyway, um, the character Totoro was like this massive cat that was hiding inside the forest. And then while you have that, there's also this other cat character creature thing that was like kind of like a is it like a non-fiction fiction? It's not, kind of like a fictional character that was like, it's like half cat, half bus. So like um every single time like um the bus cat thing would start to get ready to move or stop or something like that, it'd be like May, like things like that. And like it a lot of these old movies that Hayamizaki made were like really good. Like for example, Spirited Away, which started off okay. Then once you got in depth with it, it's like it comes into like a really cool story where like it's like as if the main character goes into this completely new world or alternate world where it's like they go from like their world to some other world. So uh Fufu is going all crazy over here, going like ding dong, magic school bus. uh Village is said, I'm here, Jay, at work. Yep. All right. That we could take. That one, and that one. Yeah, good. Cool. Anything else that would like to come out for that? For the Aquarius? It's saying it's that one right there. All right. Cool. So, our first card out of the entire shuffle that fell over to be shown is, I think our first card is Communication Co-Creation. So, that is another way in which how to say telepathy. So it's kind of like you guys are saying something to your person is saying something to you, and it's like you say something for them to receive it, and they say something for you to receive it, and it's like you two both talk with each other. Look, you guys are maybe there's some kind of like energy like gravitation or some kind of energy field that is gathering the communication together. That is about the telepathy. But yeah, this is actually being a pretty good reading today for you guys. We do have the crown chakra, which I feel like this one is being highlighted very specifically, because the crown chakra is the energy panel. It's kind of like the panel that brings in the flow of the intuition, that brings in the flow of the communication that you're about to come about with about this communication co-creation. So it's like crown chakra is like the main center, the head. So it's kind of like the crown is like the area that stores the information, that stores the intellect, that stores what has been given to you spiritually, things like that. Then there's also transformation. I think this is the second to last card that I'm showing you guys for this live. So we're going to be wrapping it up for some of you guys that just joined. Feel free to listen in for the last part of it, but just to let you guys know we're getting close to the end. So transformation is our third card here, coming from the Beyond Lemuria deck. Transformation, there's like a flow within you where it's like maybe, yeah, I'm getting this energy of like your person hurt you to the point where it's like only your person can fix it. Only your person can fix it. No one else besides them. You know? Or if it's not you that is in hurt, it could be your person that's in hurt. Or maybe somebody that's in hurt. Somebody that maybe follows the wrong direction of some sort, or somebody that followed the right direction but has been ultimately damaged by somebody that took the wrong direction. So that's what transformation is about, is like this is like the whole like, you either like upgrade yourself and become better, or talking amongst the two of you and find some way to clean this issue up, to not like sweep it under the rug, but like to actually deal with it, to actually um, close out a chapter for once. That's what transformation is about, is closing out chapters that aren't related to where you're going next. Oh, we have Zig. I want to make sure I say that right. Is it Zig? Um. Anyway, Zig said, "How's your day going? And can you shout me out?" I will definitely shout you out. So yeah, thank you very much for being here, Ziggs. Um, if I am saying your name right, because yeah, it's been a little while since I seen you, because you actually look very, very familiar to one of our viewers from the past. So I do want to thank you for showing back up and seeing how things are doing. We do have oh oh, by the way, it's Ghost. Okay. So that's what it is. So the name's Ghost. Okay. Nice to meet you, Ghost. Um yeah. Fufu was like ding ding. So anyway, the remaining card, or the very final card for the Oracle that's coming out is Journey to Wholeness. So this is really good. It's like communication, connection, um, transformation, and um, you know, alignment. So I feel like this is mainly what your person is going through, where it's like you Aquariuses have already done this, already done that, but it's like your person is realigning, trying to catch up to you, trying to meet up with you, things like that, because it's like maybe they realized what they did wrong, you know, where it's like they had a massive flash of a thought and they're like, wow, oh my god, I needed to say something to the Aquarius, and I hope I'm not late about this. And they go rushing towards you. However far that they are currently in the world compared to where you're at, you know. But anyway, um, or this could be the journey to wholeness, where it's just like revitalization of not only just friendship, but more than friendship. Somebody that uh, did not go about a relationship way, that maybe started at some point in time in the past to, like, they started feeling feelings about you, and they're still currently feeling those feelings about you, but it's like they're in that stance where it's like not only are they feeling those feelings, but they're moving to you with those feelings. Like somebody that is like um, being drawn um, through guidance of God to you spiritually. So anyway, um, that's pretty much all that I got for you guys on about that. I'm just seeing all the comments that were done recently. Um, Fufu said flip flops. Yeah, you know, there are some people out there that wear flip flops. I might enjoy wearing flip flops, but sometimes I might have to like put on some real shoes because of if I'm out hiking somewhere or if I'm out doing work, I have to have some kind of protective wear on my feet. So then it's not like um, my feet are scraping on the ground, or you know it's getting dirty or things like that. Just like the simple casual things that would happen if you don't wear the proper footwear when doing very rough scenarios of sorts. So anyway, I think our connection is acting up now. But anyway, hope to close this out before anything else happens with the connection. So I will see you all then. Take care, all of you. Just like I said, there's a subscribe button if you want to hit that. Go to the top notification bell for any and or all that our channel puts out together for you guys. There's a comment section down below if you want to send in any comments, either live feed or aftermath. You can always do so. Whenever this live gets fully posted for you guys, when it shows up in our feed um, for the already posted side of things. Um, we do also have a share button, so if you want to share it to anybody, you can. It can be at any which way. platform, person that you like to pick. Just make sure when it comes to this specific live right here, this very, very particular live, it's an Aquarius live. So if you have any fellow Aquariuses out there, feel free to send it to an Aquarius. If you really, really liked this live and it was helpful for you, please hit the like button either if you see it up here, off the side over here, or down nearby the comment section down below. There is also, as well as for all of you guys, for our live feed crew here, there is a scroll bar that you can go by that has all the different type of emojis that you can hit. So if you want to, you can go crazy, have some fun with the emojis before we go. But anyway, yeah. Besides all that, thank you very much for being here. I love the time being with you guys, doing our card reading for you all, trying to get it all complete after so many trials and turns. But anyway, thank you very much for being here. I wish you all the best. Love and light. Take care. Peace.